Hey everyone, John Velasco again here with PhoneArena. I'm just going to do a couple of benchmark tests with the LG Revolution just to show you what kind of results it'll pull in. So we'll run quadrant first here. We'll run it a couple times just to get a good feel of what kind of numbers it's going to push out. As far as the processor is concerned, it might not be as alluring versus some of the dual-core processors out there and some of today's more other handsets out there. Instead, it's packing a single-core 1 GHz Qualcomm Snapdragon MSM 8655 processors. So it still should put in a pretty good figure. It might not be as demanding as some of the dual-core processors out there, but still, for most basic operations like navigating between the home screens, when kinetic scrolling, or even just simple stuff like web browsing, it should be able to handle no problems. It still should be a fast device no matter what. With the test here, it's almost done, first one. And we'll just check out, see what it puts up. So let's take a look, and right now, if you look closely, it gives us a figure of 1921. So definitely a little bit behind what we saw with the Motorola Droid X2 most recently. Still though, it's better than some of the other handsets, and it's below it. You can tell the Nexus 1, the original Droid X, the Evo on 2.2 and up, and some of the other devices before it, but nowhere close to, again, what we see with some of the really fast processors out there with the NVIDIA Tegra 2 chipset. But we'll run it again just to see what kind of numbers it's going to put in. And it didn't take that long, of course, to run the full test versus some other mid-range handsets or even some basic ones. It does a pretty good job of it. With this test here, it's looking like the, let's take a look at this frame rate. Frame rate looks between now it's dropping down to 20. Kind of laggy there, you notice a little bit. So 15 to between 5 to 15 frames per second, it looks like. And then we'll take a look at this one here. This is showing roughly around 70 frames per second, so it's handling this one a little bit better. And the last one here, it looks like roughly around, again, between 17 to 20 frames per second, so not as remarkable versus what we've seen in the past on other handsets. And this time it posted a little bit better score, actually, 2179, which is a lot better than what we just saw before it, but still a little bit below some of the other dual cores out there. So let's take a look at the other test here. We already ran the Antutu benchmark test. Just going to show you the overall results here. So running it, it gave us a total score of 2007. And when you compare that to some of the other devices out there, you can tell the Zoom and the LG Optimus 2X with the NVIDIA Tegra 2 chipset still beats out this device, which is at 2007, the total score, and you can tell those other two devices are easily probably double the performance versus this one. But still, as we said, it should be a pretty good experience. But we'll take a look closer, see how it performs over the next few days, and give it a really good feel for that. So if you want to learn more about the LG Revolution, you can check it out at our website, PhoneArena.com.